So the other day, it was kind of busy, and my colleague went to go do some training, and I was left on my own at the bar, trying to do all my jobs whilst also serving all these people.
Careful, Vic, you're giving away too many details about your job right now.
I'm not. It's fine. So I start pouring a drink for somebody, and then it runs out. So I'm like, I'm going to have to change the barrel. So I turn to the next guy who's just walked in, and I'm like, I'm so sorry. I'll be back in a few minutes. I just have to go change a barrel.
All right, I've just realised something, all right? We cannot tell anyone at our new place of work about the channel.
They know, but none of them have looked. But anyway, so this guy comes up and he's like, I'm so sorry, I'm going to have to go change a barrel. I'll be with you in a few minutes. And he just goes, ugh, forget it then, and storms out. And I was like, bro, how are you going to be so rude? I was really polite to you.
Why you gotta be
Why
so
are you
rude?
acting like you're entitled to this drink? You would have been an awful customer anyway. Oh my god. And then the guy whose pint it actually was just stood there waiting really patiently. He went and sat down. I was there like, it's okay, you know, this guy's not too bothered. Just the one guy who couldn't wait for like a second for me to change a barrel. And then I came back in, and my colleague came back in and was like, why haven't you washed all these glasses? And I'm like, have you seen how many customers there are? It's busy, okay? Anyway, yes, let's let that all out now.
Hiya, folks. Welcome. We didn't even do the intro. I realised halfway through that. I didn't want to stop you because you were on a roll.
Okay.
Hiya, folks.
We haven't decided what intro we do.
I know. I figured it out while you were ranting.
Okay.
Hiya, folks. Welcome to the show. I'm the fresh pile of laundry that just came out of the dryer.
I thought it was going to be related. And I'm the crisp that you forgot about. Down the back of the sofa.
No. Oh, no. What? Ew, no. No. And today we are watching The Owl House, Season 2, Episode 19. Oh, Titan, where art thou?
I didn't memorize the episode title before I tried to do that.
It's right on there.
I can't read that fast while talking. My brain doesn't work that way.
So, just quickly.
Yes.
I want to talk about what I think this episode could be about.
Oh.
Okay.
Going to be finding the Titan, maybe?
Well, no, they're all dead.
Oh.
Because the O Titan, where art thou? That's obviously a reference to O Brother, where art thou, which is, you know, a very famous story. But to me, being, you know, a theatre person.
Sorry.
Yes, gay and a theatre person. What's the difference?
Be there or be gay.
That to me obviously sounds like, you know, Romeo, oh Romeo, wherefore art thou, Romeo? But the thing is, I've ranted to you about this many a time.
Yeah.
Wherefore art thou doesn't mean
where are you? We all know this by now.
Well, no, not a lot of people.
Some people don't, and then you always know who's the one who wasn't listening, because they're all like, "Oh, where are you, Romeo?" And it's like, no. It's why are you called Romeo?
Yeah.
Because you Romeo around all the time.
Romeo's a verb now.
Yeah.
No, so it's like, you know, why are you called Romeo? What makes you Romeo?
Somebody decided that when you were born.
Thinking about this, King has just figured out he's a Titan.
Oh.
I'm thinking that we're going to get a really introspective King episode about figuring out what that means for him.
Is a Titan if a Titan doesn't want to be a Titan?
He has just gone through, like, the shock of his life.
Yeah. Just
like, you know, this thing that he's been building up in his head turns out to be nothing like he thought. And instead, you know, the people that he thought were his family now, it turns out that it's their sworn duty to kill him.
Yeah, you got to reassess. But to be fair, he didn't know those people, so it's like he doesn't have that much emotional connection to them.
You've got to think about his whole thing this season has been trying to, you know, find his dad and all that, and just like, oh, okay, he's dead. And I'm the last.
He found his dad though.
Well,
he's like, hey, Dad. We've all been living on you for 50 years.
It's literally been right under his nose.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
The entire time.
Imagine that. Imagine like never knowing your dad and finding out that your dad is the Earth. My father is the UK.
When we die, the bodies become the grass. Alright, but what do you think this episode could be? Because from the thumbnail, and I know this is kind of a spoiler, we are seeing, you know, Luz, Hootie, and King hanging out. No sign of Ida and Lilith, which I'm thinking, obviously, we're probably going to follow up on what happened with the Emperor's Coven. This is probably going to be a concurrently running storyline, so like a parallel to Labyrinth Runners.
Yeah.
Because, you know, the whole thing, while everything's going on at Hexside, they don't know where Luce is or what's going on.
Yeah.
So I think we're going to see in this episode Luce sending those texts.
I...
So it's like the other side of the coin, we're going to see what's actually going on with them.
Do you know what? I'm glad that you told me what you think, because when you asked me then, what do you think? I was just sitting here like, I have no idea. and then you just carried on speaking anyway. I was like, oh, thank goodness.
Alright, so no thoughts, head empty. That's the status today for Vic.
I'm a man, that's what happens.
Yeah.
I've got man brain. I'm in my nothing box right now.
There is the chance that this is probably going to be our last, you know,
day on Earth.
Breather.
No?
You know, our last ever time to just hang back and spend some nice time with these characters before, you know, the apocalypse arrives.
Great.
Yeah.
I've written a lot of poems about the apocalypse.
Oh. Maybe you can read some for us someday.
Yeah, sure. Want me to read one at the end of this?
What? Do you have them on your phone?
Yeah.
Get one now.
Oh, God. They're a bit... Oh, okay. You ready for this?
I'm very ready for
I'm gonna
this.
scroll down. They're not funny ones, though. It's not gonna...
Oh, no.
It's not gonna be humorous. This is not apocalypse, but it's like, this is my favourite poem I've ever written.
Okay.
I'm gonna perform a poem now. So the poem's called River, and it goes like... Where have we got the giggles now? Okay. Though I can't speak now. Okay, it's called River. Though we look upon these waves with modern eyes and... with modern eyes? No, you have to cut this out. I've misread my own poem. Though we look upon these waves with modern hearts and eyes and brains, did ancients not speak and witness all of silent waters peak and fall?
Oh, that's lovely.
It is lovely.
So I started laughing and just kept thinking about modern eyes.
Our modern eyes!
We've been going for 16 minutes, so I think it might be time to start the episode.
It's good, it's good.
If you want to see the full uncut reaction to this episode, as well as all the ones we've done in the past, and all the 5? Yes, and all the 5 we'll do in the future, you can do so over on my Patreon. Alright, and here we go. The Owl House, Season 2, Episode 19.
Turns up volume.
Yeah, just making sure it's on 12 on our standard. The Owl House, Episode 2. No.
Episode 2! Wow! Oh my god, what's the Owl House? Wow, I love Luce. I hope there are some jokes about traffic cones soon. Wow. Wowee. Does she go to school? Is there a school she's gonna go to? Like in the book that shall not be named? Because it's just a money grab at this point.
What else do you think will happen in this hypothetical series?
Wow, that owl's cool. The one that goes hoot hoot. What's his name again? Howl is moving castle, is it? This owl lady is cool. I like her accent.
And what friends do you think Luce is gonna make?
I don't know. Maybe she's not gonna be here so long though. She might get scared and go back through that weird door. And then she's gonna be at home like thinking about it, you know. Anyway. Let's go back to this.
The Owl House. Season 2. Episode 19. O Titan, where art thou? In 3, 2, 1.
That was cute. Oh my god.
Oh my lord.
Please cut out of the video where I said I hate working at that place.
It's going in the Patreon cut, but I'll leave it out of the YouTube one.
Okay, good. Just make it unavailable.
If they want the juicy Vic gossip, they've got to pay me for it.
Wait, you have to cut out me saying that as well, just now.
Can't cut it out when the episode started.
Ooh.
Hello? Hello? Who said that? Who's there?
They haven't gotten to the house yet. This might be the last time we ever see the full intro. We gotta enjoy it. Quick, what dance can we do? Wait, I've got it.
Copy them.
Ready? 3, 2, 1, and.
We've got to enjoy it. Instantly does the Macarena. That's good.
That probably. I hope that really looked nice with my hair that I just ruined.
Somebody's gonna slow that down to like show the lusciousness of your hair.
With soft and bouncy hair.
You're the scent of the boiling aisles. Everyone missed us so much they put up pretty signs.
No! You know what this is?
No. Wait, is it though? Because she didn't do.
Well, I mean, it counts, and with this,
Wait.
This might be the last time we ever get to do it. So 3, 2, 1. It's a wanted poster moment.
Oh, heckadoodly.
No, they're hiding out on the knee.
Oh, thank God.
Hey, I came up with a great idea. Putting Snorse glue in the Emperor's shampoo bottle isn't going to save Oh, the one we left them. Well, someone had to bury our bones. I got you a shirt! I was sacrificed to the Grand Huntsman? Really couldn't have been that scary. Not without any titans to trap.
Actually, King is a titan.
Looks like I'm due for a growth spurt soon.
Live hooting reaction again.
I know.
Awakened yet. Whoa, but who knows how he can help us against Bellows? Don't worry, Liz. We're not putting him in danger.
He's a Clawthorn and technically your nephew, remember? Sister.
Of course. I'm a god's aunt. Gentle god. Kids deserve one nice day before they realize how dire things are.
Oh.
But if you could do anything in the world today, what would it be?
Thanks, Ida, but I just want things to feel normal right now.
Well, I want to go on a heist.
Of course you do.
A heist.
I just, need some alone time. Your Titan commands it?
Oh my God.
Wouldn't you rather, I don't know, have a beach day?
Maybe if we had time for 20 more adventures, but we don't. Besides,
Oh, God.
we need his butt.
Oh.
That dig at Disney.
Yes. Oh, Dana Terrace ain't playing around.
She's not.
It's fun. Let's dance.
Hold on.
And maybe get some of the other important things.
Yeah.
Lose your way, little guy?
Steve. Steve Redemption.
I know you. You're Steve from Lilith's party.
Because I got a sidecar and nothing but time.
Oh.
Fine point. You drive.
Oh, I already love this.
Steve.
Oh, Steve.
Oh, Steve. Oh my God. Oh. Oh, now you feel how we all feel about it.
Why is everything going our way now?
Maybe our luck's finally turned.
Oh.
Don't
God.
say that, sweetie.
If things get hairy, you fly out of here as fast as you can. Hey, don't give me that face. Just say okay, okay?
Okay.
Now, if you find a box labeled Ida's longest toenails, grab that too.
Just keep looking until you find her, and only come to me when you do.
It's happening.
Oh,
Sweetie.
baby boy. I love that Steve has a shirt that says Steve on it. Aww.
Oh, I love them.
I do know that somewhere deep inside, you still care about me. Otherwise, you wouldn't have let me walk free back at the cover parade. I need your help.
There's no time for your schemes, Ida.
Wait. This is for my kids. They can't be around during the Day of Unity. Just keep them safe. If you do, I'll give myself up right now.
Stay put. I'll send someone to receive the package.
Ida? Are you sending me away?
No, 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 no.
Oh.
Oh,
Sending
God.
me away? Call right back. Tell them there's no package to receive. I'm not going anywhere until Bellows is defeated.
No,
No.
no, no, no.
You're going with Rain. They'll keep you safe.
You can't make me.
Yes, I can.
No. No, 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 no.
Moose, please.
Oh.
It's time to go.
Hands up, Owl Lady.
No, 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 no.
Oh.
I don't want people to see me as a big scary monster anymore.
Me neither.
Stop! I'm still king! King! Isn't this how you acted with the Emperor? I'm sensing a little bit of a pattern with you.
I've been there. I can recommend a good therapist.
The Owl Lady is to be taken to the conformatorium for petrification. A real one this time.
Why couldn't you just let me help with your stupid plan? Is it because I'm a kid? Do you think I'm still that weak? Well,
It's because there is no plan, okay? I was gonna do anything to make sure that you were safe. But now, it's all over.
No, it's not.
Oh.
is a witch. Ida, can you hear me? I'll listen to you now. I'll do whatever you say. Just fight back, please. Ida!
Rain. Come on, Rain. Save the day.
Oh.
Where does she take me to Ida? If you touch a single feather on her head, I'll...
Moose, it's okay.
Oh.
Going to
The
sit
bats!
down.
Oh, I love the
Oh my
terriers.
God.
You must be the famous human witch. Ida's been bragging about you for hours. I'm Rain.
Oh.
When Darius captured me, he was really protecting me.
I thought I was the only one who found this Day of Unity junk suspicious. When I
You could have let me in on things before attacking me.
You're a horrible actor. I had to make it look real.
Did you know any of this stuff when you were in charge?
This is exactly like Hexside Rain
I
said.
wasn't very good at my job.
Please tell me you have a cool rebel name.
Actually, we do. Allow me to introduce
Wait, hold on.
the Covens Against the Throne,
We talked about this. You promised.
aka
I did not agree to this name.
the Cats.
Oh my God.
Francois!
It's really almost
Oh.
over.
It's Palistrom wood.
I thought you'd want to carve your palisman. What do you say?
Palisman doesn't like me.
By my count, you've befriended more enemies than I have claws on my paw.
But you keep learning and keep fighting. What's not to like, huh?
Thanks, Ida. I think I'm ready to carve.
Oh.
Are you gonna carve me?
Calm down, Kim. Now, let's take it slow. We've got all the time in the world.
Oh.
No, 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 not yet, not yet, not yet, not yet. I'm not ready. I'm not ready yet.
on. And then he'll be like, oh, right, you just saw that episode, right? Oh my god.
This is really it.
Oh, it's gearing up. I wasn't expecting that to happen, and for a minute I was like, oh no, it's not a dream, is it?
Alright, so we have the two halves of the rebellion essentially formed now. We just have to get them together.
Rain and Ida got back.
I mean, we're no, because they never officially
They found
got.
each other.
Yeah, they're like they're in the same room again, but
Yay!
they never officially.
On the same side.
Yeah, but they never officially got back together in Ida's Requiem.
Yeah, I know.
It was more just pining for each other.
Yeah.
But we can fix that now. Let's start off with just the the absolute shade thrown at Disney in this episode.
Yeah, that was
just
good.
Wouldn't you
good
rather
shade.
have like a beach day
Oh,
if we had time for 20 more adventures, but we don't.
I'm sitting back on the beach with a cocktail because there was so much shade. That's how much shade there was.
Just everything, it's all coming to an end, and I can't believe it. I'm so.
I feel like that's probably what they were feeling when they wrote this episode as well.
Absolutely, and it's kind of that thing where it's just like it gives me hope. It gives me so much hope because there was this whole thing that when they announced that they were only being given the 3 specials for season 3, it was like, oh, it's too late to change anything.
Yeah.
But now it's like, well, hold on. That line and everything, else in this episode, it really does feel like, we're building to the end. And it was so traumatic watching Ida and Lu's fights.
Yeah, but I feel like it sort of speaks to how Lu still has to mature, though. Because she obviously sees this whole situation as like, I have to do something, I have to be the one to do all of this stuff.
Because I think
And
it's
it's
still...
like-
it's lingering feelings from episode 2 of it's just like, it has to be me. I'm the chosen one.
Yeah, it's still that kind of lingering feeling, but then
But it's also the
sees,
guilt from,
like-
being basically one of the causes of this.
I guess so, but like, I feel like she still feels like she has to be the one to defeat everything, and like she would do it on her own if she could. She would try to do it on her own, and then something would go wrong, and like she needs other people, and she needs to learn to trust other people still. But then Ida's saying like she wants to protect her because she really cares about her, like made her think like, oh, you don't think I'm mature enough or anything. It's like, no, you just sometimes need to rely on people, and like, can you not see how much Ida cares about you as like one of her own? I think she still has to mature in that way, but it's like
Yeah.
And this isn't even like Ida trying to like push her away at this time. This is like Ida saying, if I have to sacrifice myself to make sure that you're safe, then I will have to do that.
And it's like, that is basically the culmination of, her mother instincts and everything that's been building since the first episode.
Yeah. It's the parent in her is.
So that's kind of like the final step. Being willing to like go through that.
It's an interesting arc that Ida's been through from the beginning as like a guardian. From like, oh, this is King, he lives in my house. He's
guardian
like,
demon.
But she's a guardian at heart. I don't even know if it's mother instincts in particular. She just feels this guardianship over these kids, over these people who are like maybe like outcast or different, because she's always felt that way herself. So she just wants to protect people and like look after them, but it's sometimes it's a subconscious instinct, so it's not like she's always going out of her way to do it. It's just natural to her to want to guard, like look after.
Going back to the thing I was saying about how it does feel like they at least had some time to like course correct season 2 to put them in a place where they can end it soon, because the whole the cats and Luce pulling up the hoodie is just like, it's all coming full circle. And it really is.
I love that.
Oh god, this is what a perfect show.
Yeah. It is. It's great. It's fantastic.
There's literally not one weak episode in the whole thing.
Yeah. There's no weak link.
Yeah.
It's all just packed full of just such good stuff.
Mm-hmm.
I love that Steve has a shirt that says Steve on it as well.
I was actually about
I love
to...
the whole concept of Steve. He's just wearing like the scout helmet, sat on a motorbike with a shirt that says Steve. Like, very good.
Well, I think that's kind of indicative of this idea that, you know, he's broken free. You know, he's broken free of the propaganda and like all this mindset and everything. But at the same time, it shows that it's hard getting out of that headspace. And like, you know, after wanting this for so long, because it's like he's fully dressed up, he's got like this new life, but he still wears the helmet. He is still essentially hiding behind, you know, hiding who he really is, hiding behind this idea still.
I do like that part where he like says to Lilith, like, I know a good therapist. It's really sweet. Because it's like, oh, he's been to therapy, now he's breaking free. It's really good. Obviously, for his own safety, he probably has to wear the helmet, I think. More than anything else. But even though he wears a shirt with his name on it. Yeah, I know. It's the rebelliousness there, but then like he obviously for his safety he wants to just keep that identity hidden so that he has the option.
But the his little like relationship with King, and like that whole montage of like, you know, them just traveling the lands and like King trying to kind of connect with the Titan in a sense. The moment where he like tries to hug it, that's
it's heartbreaking.
And I also love how the whole heist thing is because Luce wants to get Francois back. She just wants something that could at least try and cheer King up, because he's going through a lot. And at the very end, I think we kind of see, you know, King come back, because now through that adventure, he's figured out, you know, this doesn't have to change anything.
No, I mean,
because it's the fact him just like, and it's also the whole episode about, you know, sometimes what you want can change when you get it.
Yeah, exactly.
You know, be careful what you wish for.
Yeah. Yeah, I think it's another thing about like growing up as well. Where, I mean, in a lot of these sort of things, it's like you just the character like makes a discovery about who they are, and it's like, oh, have I got to change everything about myself now? But it's like, no, you can still just be you. Like, it's okay to just be you. You don't, even if you're like trying to mature in certain ways, you can still be yourself. You just have to like mature in those particular ways. You have to like understand yourself and then grow from it. But you don't have to change exactly like everything about yourself just to mature. That's not what it's about. That you'd be a completely different person if you did that.
King's whole conversation about how, you know, I don't want everyone to see me as a monster. That's gets you. But at the end, I feel like we see King come back a bit, because you know, with the power symbol, you're just like, are you gonna carve me?
Yeah.
Just like, you know, a nice little you know, just like, okay, he's at least head-wise for now, he's okay. Physically, he's about to be in grave danger, because the Collector is in his mind.
Yeah.
And if something happens to King...
Yeah. But like, this is the thing, I feel like the King that we saw is him kind of realising that like your identity and who you are can be about who you've been around and what you know, rather than just like finding out some fact about yourself that you didn't know before. Like,
nurture versus nature.
Yeah, exactly. It's like he kind of like goes back to who he was before, because he's like around the people that nurtured him, rather than just the people who didn't.
Yeah.
Although I guess his dad kind of did, in a way. The Earth is our parent.
Oh God.
We have to call the Earth Dad now. Can you imagine that? Just stepping onto the ground and being like, hey Dad.
The thing is, because we were talking about how the past few episodes before this, it felt like the Emperor's Coven was taking hit after hit, even just small ones, in terms of like losing some kind of momentum, losing, you know, some of their forces in a sense, like defecting. And here, they like, obviously at the end of Edge of the World, but here really they just sit in this feeling of hopelessness for so much of it. And then there's like a glimmer of hope at the end, but then it's just like,
There's obviously a lot of work to do, but
yeah,
then
but
there are more people who've deflected than we first thought. Like, I didn't think
it's
that...
so
the
bad
Head
that
Witch
it feels like the ending of that with the whole, you know, let's carve the palisman and all that. Oh god, it sounds so bad to say, but it feels less like a you know, let's rest up, not because obviously the whole point was not everything has to be on you, but it also feels like a let's enjoy the time we have left. And Ida's final
Well,
line is
yeah,
just,
that is kind of what it is.
we have all the time in the world.
That's heartbreaking. It's heartbreaking. I'm gonna
don't.
go to my room and cry now.
You have like a day.
But it's like, it's that wanting to comfort you, well, the people you're looking after by being like, just don't think about that now.
Oh, I
Like,
love.
I always say this to my mate. Yeah, when it's like you're stressing over things, it's like 10 p.m. There's people outside.
Yeah.
It's like 10 p.m. You're stressing over different things from work, and you're there like, okay, but this isn't the time. You can sit back and relax and gather your strength now, because you have to do that at some point. I know there's a lot on you, and you'll have like a lot to do, and there's a lot of responsibility, but right now your only responsibility is to look after yourself. So it's that kind of same thing, really.
Yeah.
You know, I always say that to people.
I loved the like the misdirect they did, where it's just like, you know, and you find a bark that says Ida's longest toenails, grab that for me as well, and it turns out to be the palace
I
sword.
know.
It just like turns in like, oh, Ida's like, you know, a hoarder, that kind of thing, and then it turns like this really sweet joke about how, you know, she wants to. This is essentially like, you know, the last potential thing like Luce will experience in this like life on the Boiling Isles.
Yeah.
It's just like the last like shred of normalcy they have, and it's like she
Shred
wants
of what? Sorry.
normalcy.
Normality.
Okay, whatever. But,
Normalcy is when you draw a C
this
the
is
right
the
way.
last like experience that she'll get to share with her kid before
Yeah.
everything goes to crap.
Yeah, basically. But yeah, it's like she wants, obviously she wants Luce to like enjoy being a witch as well. So it's the sort of thing that she never really got, but then, you know, maybe not many other people are going to get or had sort of thing. But I think like I really like the palisman thing, because it feels like it's obviously the coven system is an unnatural thing to how magic works in the Boiling Isles, but it feels like palismans are the one natural thing that comes from magic, that ancient, before Belos, before any of this stuff, that's how people like used their magic and developed their magic.
I'm fairly sure
making palismans.
I'm fairly sure the Bat Queen was the palisman of the Titan.
Well, yeah. Oh, interesting.
Everything's connected.
Everything's connected. That's the noise the connections make.
Because that's pretty much the only storyline that the show doesn't consistently bring up.
Yeah.
But I feel like we have to get a conclusion to that.
Yeah. But Luce has to have a palisman. Come on. If we're getting near the end, she has to.
Yeah, she has to.
It's the rules. I make up the rules now. I'm your dad.
What
now.
animal do you think it's gonna be?
Something in me saying a lizard. Don't know why.
Yeah, or it could be a snake. Because remember, like the first ever episode, the whole.
What? Wait, what snake thing?
The first ever episode, the first ever thing we see of Luce is she's acting out like the ending of the Azora book, so like her book report, and she has the snake and the.
I mean, it could be, but then like, that's another thing with the Owl House. You're like, oh, it's going to be this because it's like symbolic for this thing, but it'll be something completely different.
Could be.
Still symbolic of something, but like something completely different.
Yeah. Oh god.
Okay.
It's really coming to an end. It's. All right. What I often do when we do get to like the season 3 and everything, what I always do is I make a list of everything that basically stuff I want to happen, stuff that needs to happen, and stuff I don't want to happen.
Right. Okay.
Yeah.
It's gonna take some thinking.
Yeah. Well, we don't have to do it now. I'm just saying that's
okay.
something that we're gonna do.
Okay.
Right.
Good.
Yeah. That's all I have to say. There's only 2 episodes left in the season. Is there anything else? Lilith. I love at the very end. Oh, Lilith's just like, you know.
I'm starting to think I didn't do good at my job.
Oh, and also the cats, and it's like how, you know, Darius and Emma Wolf, like they've
Yeah.
I love the retcon of Darius being like the first one to figure like something is up with this.
Yeah.
Because he was like the closest to it all.
Yeah.
He was the closest to it all who had some idea what was going on.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
And then if he's doubting it, it's like...
And it's also the fact that, you know, even if I did kind of want it to be that he'd be deflecting for Hunter, but I do think it's going to be quite a nice little thing where I think in the end what is going to happen is Darius is going to adopt Hunter.
Oh, that'd be good, wouldn't it?
I think that's like the natural conclusion to their
Yeah.
arcs.
Well, yeah, because Hunter doesn't have anywhere to go at the moment.
Well, yeah, and it's also, it would finally give him like a loving family.
Yeah.
It doesn't just use him because he's a zombie.
Hey, we don't have to keep bringing that up, you know?
I still can't believe you guessed that.
I know!
I knew it was gonna happen. But I couldn't say anything. And then you said zombie, and I was like, it was very much like a throwback to the olden days
Yeah.
when you would like accidentally guess something right, and I would just like slyly
The olden days.
yeah, and I would just slyly look at the camera, and just
We've been doing this for nearly a year now.
almost, yeah. Well, we by the time it's over, we will have been doing this for over a year because like we recorded in December, but the first episodes didn't release until January.
Oh, yeah. Damn.
I mean, it's almost been a year since you were introduced on the channel with the Nightmare Ned video.
Oh, yeah. Oh, my God.
I think it's
Anniversary.
November 8th or 10th.
Yeah, I believe so.
Yeah. All right.
Ooh.
Well.
With me when I see 3 wells.
Yeah, there's still one more episode we have to watch tonight.
Yeah, but let's have a break first.
Oh, of course we have to have a break. My camera needs to recharge. Because we've been talking for almost an hour.
Oh my goodness.
Okay.
Extra long episode.
I mean, you know, these ones are going to be extra long. Imagine how long the 40-minute finale is going to be.
Oh my gosh. We're going to set aside a day for that.
Yeah. If you happen to be new around here, I realise we forgot the squash again.
It's okay. Carry on with what you're doing.
If you happen to be new around here, feel free to subscribe. You
Carry on.
I can't.
Carry on.
If you happen to be new around here, feel free to subscribe and comment down below as it helps me out a whole lot. Also, liking the video wouldn't hurt either.
But it might get you a squash. I have props this time. Squash anyone?
And as always, a huge, massive thank you to the wonderful, beautiful souls Charles Dugan, The Wacky Deli, Jason S, ELS Art, Torai Matson, Resplendent Nova, Red Mustached Alien, and Oliver's Reviews and Shows for supporting me over on Patreon.
Yeah, and you all get a bit of squash. I'll send it to you in the post.
If you want to support the future of this channel and me as a creator, you can do so by heading over and becoming a member of my Patreon, which will be linked in the description and comments down below.
Oh, nice one. Squash.
But of course, it's entirely optional, and I greatly appreciate every single person who watches and enjoys my content. Thanks so much for watching, folks, and we'll see you real soon.
See you squash time.